every now and then, Bungie likes to add some weapons back into the loot pool after taking them out or after they've been sunset. Just some different things, maybe some weapons that didn't have random rolls back in the day that they shook up the perks on. They've been doing that a lot with the Trials weapons. They take them out for a season and add back in with some different rolls, like they did with my Eye of Soul. Now you can't get the snapshot opening shot anymore, but whatever, that's fine, I guess. But one of those weapons is the Cartesian Coordinate, and I've got to be honest with you, whenever I first saw this weapon was back in the loot pool, I had to scratch my head and kind of ask why, because it's a rapid fire frame fusion rifle, and those are just dreadful. Like typically, like you have these and you're just like, oh my god, it's just so bad. Like why would you add this? Why not something else? Well, I gotta say, this is pretty freaking good. Like, this fusion rifle is pretty freaking legit. Like, it slaps. And I do have a very special roll here, but I don't know. I did not expect this roll to be good. So today we're going to look at the Cartesian Coordinate and we're going to ask the age-old question: does it suck? Now, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that with the right roll, no, absolutely not. This thing is bonkers. It's absolutely nutty. And the reason why is because it's a rapid fire frame, so it takes like hardly any time at all to charge, and then it's really good. It's really good. Now, this roll that I have here today is kind of the god tier for a lot of fusion rifles. It's under pressure and high impact reserves, and that's not necessarily great for all fusion rifles. Some of them, you know, do better with it than others. But if you play with this a very particular way and basically do the hot swapping between this and a quick draw like hand cannon or something like that, it's very beneficial for you. So basically, kind of like you would with maybe a rapid fire shotgun or something, you know, you can get the burst off, the enemy will be left one shot, and you can quickly switch to your hand cannon and finish them off or whichever. But this thing is got some amazing one-tap potential, and I was not expecting that at all. Like, I really wasn't, and
you're so smart.
I'm super surprised by how neat this fusion rifle is. And look, to be fair, we've got a ton of fusion rifles in the game right now to use. Some really good ones. You know, we've got the Exile's Curse, the Plug 1, the Null Composure. Just some really good options, and this is bar none the best, I think, probably rapid fire frame for PvP. And I say PvP because I play a lot of PvP. You guys know this. Now, if I'm talking about rapid fire frame for PvE, then I'm going to use the Null Composure. There's just no reason to use anything else. Having Reservoir Burst and Feeding Frenzy it's just great. But I've played a little bit with my Null Composure inside of PvP, and it does not hold a candle to this. And, you know, of course, you know, it does have high impact reserves, but under pressure, something about under pressure, and I'll tell you what it is. The thing about fusion rifles is if you have decent stability, you have a decent weapon no matter what, because it's like, stability is like, it's like full choke for a shotgun, right? It tightens the spread of your bolts, right? So the way fusion rifles work is, it shoots a bunch of individual bolts, and the more of those that hit, you know, the better chance you have of getting the one burst, right? So, being able to have high stability makes it to where those bolts hit in a tighter spot, and it's really good. I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it is, but it's got me shook. I'll be honest with you, and. Look, I love my fusion rifles, you know. I love my Glaciocasm. I'm hanging on to my Aaron Till. Again, Bungie, you're going to have to pry it from my cold, dead hands to get it, because I'm not deleting it. But yeah, just a bunch of good options right now, and this is great. And you'll see I'm priming it, right? I'm at least getting to 3 shots, because at 3 shots it can still one-tap pretty easily. But at 2, it's, I think, relatively certain that you get the one burst. If you know what you're doing, and you got to aim. I'm not going to say low, but you gotta aim probably. I mean, body cavity's probably pretty good for it, but and you'll see me priming it, like I said. So you got to be smart with it. You got to know what you're doing. I'm going to say, you know, using an ammo finder is not necessarily, or an ammo scavenger is not really necessary. You don't want to pick up too much ammo all at once. But yeah, I dig it. I like it. If you have one, don't necessarily delete it. It might be good. Hey, don't forget to like the video for the algorithm, please, because, yeah. Anyways, Godspeed, my friends.